Hi, welcome to this episode where I'm just going to show you the results of a quick thrift haul that I did yesterday. I had about 20 minutes to get round the charity shops and I managed 4 charity shops in that time. Pretty specific, into the bric-a-brac, into the accessories, and just seeing what I could find in that time, and I was chuffed to bits with what I got. So I'm going to run through for you and show you, tell you what I paid for them and the rough kind of prices that I'll be putting these on for. And they do need a bit of attention, some of them, but let's just start with these lovely brass candle holders. Who could resist? Now, these are not really old, they're definitely not antique, they're vintage, so I'm guessing kind of 80s, early 90s probably, because they've got the kind of suede base that's very 1980s in terms of home decor. But they are solid, metal, the brass alloy, all right? So you do have to be careful when you're selling brass, that you're looking at what you're actually marketing it as. But the way to find out if something is solid brass is to use a magnet. And if you pop a magnet on it and it doesn't stick, then you're talking solid brass. If it sticks, you've got some other metals in there as well. However, beautifully decorative, absolutely gorgeous. I know these will sell quickly, and I paid for these a bit more than I would have liked. I paid £7. Would you have paid £7 for those? Probably estimating that I'll get around 20 for those. So not a huge profit, just short of 3 times what I paid for it maybe, but just love them. And in the meantime, they will go on my shelf with some candles in, and I'm quite happy for them to stay in my room until somebody decides that they like them. Next, again on the brass theme, because this is True North Vintage and I'm very much about the metals, is this gorgeous brass pitcher. Now, I think I showed you last time that I got a copper pitcher. In fact, the copper one is up there on my shelf. You can just see it here. I love it. I haven't actually listed that yet because I like it. So this one is brass, hammered brass. The magnet did slide a little bit, but it didn't slide completely. So it's definitely an alloy, but a little bit older than those candlesticks for sure. Just a lovely picture. These are really popular for flowers, used as a small little bud vase. But what do you think? I paid £5 for that. Probably at a car boot sale would have been able to pick that up for £1 to £2, but again, I would be listing that in the region of £15 to £20. So it's a 3 to 4 times profit margin for me on that one. And I do sell quite a lot of this kind of thing, so I'm sure that will go at some point in the future. Another brass piece for you. Gorgeous, love this. A solid brass key. Now this is heavy and it's just really beautiful. It could be hung on the wall as part of a gallery wall display, or just on a shelf as a little display piece, or maybe as a magic key at Christmas time, something like that. And I've stolen that idea from my friend Harriet at Vintage Harry, because I remember her selling one of these at Christmas time as Santa's magic key. I'm pretty sure that will go quickly, and I paid £4 for that. Next up, a little bit of a wood theme going on. So I do love carved wood. I don't go for the big treen pieces. I'm not into that kind of stuff. I don't go for like the African statuettes and things like that. That's not really my thing, but I do like the wooden trinkets, and they are quite popular. I love this. Just a really simple carved wooden box. Absolutely perfect. It's in lovely condition with a nice kind of floral inlay on the top there. It's really pretty, and this is hand carved. You can see it's quite rough, but it's gorgeous. I paid £1 for that. I thought that was a brilliant find. Probably get 15, maybe 20 on a good day. Okay, I've sold these before, and I do actually have a pair listed at the moment, but I can't resist my little cat nightlight holders, and there was one of these in the charity shop on the shelf yesterday. I had to nab it. I paid £2 for that, but they are really popular. I've got 2 listed already. I'll probably take that listing down and add this and make it a set of 3. And I would expect to be able to get probably for the 3 pieces around £15 to £18. So easy to post, nice and light, and just so gorgeous. They are actually really pretty on the shelf. They look really good. Next up, bit bizarre this one, a little carved wooden pig. Would you have bought him? He actually needs a little bit of love and attention. So I am going to really quickly just give that a little sand down and a little bit of a polish. But wooden pieces sell really well for me. He was only 50p, and there will be lots of pig collectors and things out there. Animals go really well. I don't know what you think about that. Like I said, it was a quick thrift haul. I was just in, out, wasn't really thinking. I don't buy all the ceramics. I leave that for all of you thrifters out there who love your vintage ceramics. That will go in a little jiffy bag, quick and easy to post. But what do you think? I think he's really cute. And then another wooden piece. I don't know how this is going to go really, but I just really liked it. It's coasters. And if you can see, it's like that etching. I think they burn, don't they, onto the wood. So that's the stamp. And on that side, it's a different floral display. If anyone can tell me, I'm going to do some research. I've not looked into these yet. I would be interested to know. But it's a little stand. And then each of the coasters has got a different pattern on. So they're florals and animals. So we've got the flowers there. Little ducks. How cute are these? There is some kind of mark on the bottom. I don't have my glasses on. A little badger. So they're all different. With some kind of seal. A cat's on there. And dolphins on the last one. So definitely handmade. Yeah, there is some kind of maker's mark on that one. So I'll look into that. But I just thought they were cute. It was on the shelf for £1 little coaster set. What do you think? Would you have bought that? I like stuff like that, and it does seem to go for me. Then I found a really nice tea light holder. Not sure of the age of this. Possibly not that old. In fact, I paid £1.50. Okay, it's Zara Home, so it's definitely not going to be vintage, but it's just a nice decorative piece. And I do sell a lot of metal, and I do sell a lot of tea light holders. And I just liked it. I thought it was pretty. They make nice little gifts, these things, because they just, even pre-loved like this, they're in such good condition. So I'll give that a little shine up and a polish up, clean out the glass, put a new tea light in it, and that'll go. That will not take me long to wrap at all and post it out. If you get a nice review and you get a little sale and you're also putting out those accessible priced items, is it worth it? My husband will tell me not, but you let me know what you think. Then I got a little print. I just really this. It's Albert Williams. So pretty, ready to hang, professionally framed. You know I like my artwork, and that is just a gorgeous little gallery wall piece. Paid £1.50 for that, I think. And then I got some accessories. Okay, the next piece is quite unusual, and I've done a bit of research on it, and I'm not entirely sure whether or not these are antique. I'm just slanting it a little bit because of the light. But they are bobbin lace tattings. They're called tatting lace. It's like little figurines. Now, initial research, there's somebody selling these in America that suggests that they've put that they're antique Victorian. But when I've done my research, they're Venetian. They are quite valuable, but obviously these 2 pieces have been reframed in a modern little frame. But they look quite cute in the brass. But there are people just selling the figurines. So if you know anything about this, I would really love to know. I just thought that was so unusual, and crochet and needlepoint and all this kind of stuff does sell pretty well. So let's see what interest I can get in that. I've listed it for 30, which is cheap compared to what these go for on eBay, to test the waters really. So I'd be happy with that because I paid £2. It was a find in Bernardo's Vintage in Cheadle. We're the only vintage Bernardo's store in the country. So that was lovely, just discovering that at the back of the shelf. And then I've got a few accessories, no jewellery this time, but I did love this, and I don't know if it's vintage, but it's immaculate. It's just the nicest kind of woven shawl, scarf, throw. It's just so pretty. It's practically brand new. It's not labelled. apart from the cancer research tag. And it's new. It's literally like you can just see it's never been washed, worn or anything. I actually really love that, and I might keep it to go with my denim jacket because, what did I pay for it? £2.50. What do you think? But these kind of woven scarves do go and do sell really well. I sold a couple in the winter months, and I also found some new Aran scarves, so they go well as well in the winter. But tell me what you think about that. I really love that. And then just a few belts, a couple of belts. So this was a Gap 90s boho woven belts. That's already on Vinted. I paid £3 for it. Oh, I can't remember what I've listed it for. Maybe 15, I think. They're popular, these woven belts. So I love these. 90s Y2K. Similarly is the Fossil belt here. Okay, it's the special issue Fossil leather belt. It's ladies or boys probably. Nice little leather belt. And then this is a 90s Y2K chain belt. So these are the low slung. They're obviously all the rage at the moment are the low rise. I have two daughters, 15 and 19, and they love all this kind of stuff. So I bought that for £1 and it's already on Vinted. It has got a lot of interest. So yeah, it's my little haul from yesterday. Let me know what you think. What would you have bought and what do you hate? What have I made a mistake with? I'm thinking the Zara Home tea light holder, but my daughter probably nab that if it doesn't go. And it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Please, if you haven't already, do subscribe to my channel. About a third of the people that are watching me have subscribed. The rest of you, please, it just would mean so much and helps me to just feel encouraged to keep doing the content. There's lots more to come. Catch up soon.